Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little thing, that little blurb. But those were the pictures of my new guy that I'm using right now. This is my new skin. I know lots of you have different opinions about my skin, and you guys are like, oh, it looks so ugly. I know you guys had different ideas of one guy being, my friend Che wanted me to be half cow and half human, which to me, was a great idea until I found out that this guy, I'll tell you how I got the skin, what was the ideas and everything in just a sec. So, I'm sorry, to all of you who basically wanted a different thing, but I also want to thank you, not only for that, but I wanted to thank you all because more than 60 people voted on this from Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Pixelar, or not Pixelar, what? Just replay that. And I just want to thank you all so much for voting. It means so much. It literally does, because it shows that it shows that you guys care to vote and to take the time to vote and to say, oh, I'd like this. And so the votes are, here, let me go get my phone. So I pulled up the votes. I apologize, by the way. I'm on holiday in British Columbia and Canada, and basically, I don't have my mic set up, or my family in the background is a bit noisy, but besides that fact, I got the votes up on my phone, so I'm going to tell you all those, and yeah. So, the votes for humans, let's go on my little guy here so you can see him. So, the votes for human was 23 people wanted humans. So that's a lot, and I am a human, I'm not an animal. So this is my human skin, but I'll tell you what the votes were. So humans were 23, and animals were 19. So I wanted to thank you all so much for voting, and it means a lot. And it helped me out with picking, and I got the skin. It looks cool. Creeper, did you just chuck me? Anyway, so I'm gonna tell you how I got the skin and then my texture pack. I don't think I've done a review on it yet. It's basically the same thing as before, it's just the inventory change. Screw that, I'm not gonna do a little tutorial on an inventory. But so this is how I got the skin. So first of all, this morning the guy was on Twitter. The guy from DeviantArt. I don't know how you spell it. DEVIANT something. Anyway, they're a really cool art site, and they saw this, so they're like, hey, what's up, blog? And I'm like, hey, and they're just like, so we wanted to make you a cool personal icon for Minecraft. I'm like, oh, that's so sick, thank you so much. So I've been waiting. They've made it for like 5 hours. That's why I was in the beginning. I might show it on the screen again, probably not, but you saw in the very beginning, first picture, that is the icon for YouTube. That's what they made for me. It took them like a long time for the shading and just the shaders, and they added some stuff in it. And then after that, I'm just like, oh, that's sweet, man, thanks so much. And I'm just like, well, I'm not the best at making skins. I'm a graphics designer, but not a very good one. And they're like, oh, okay, do you want me to make you the same skin? So I'm like, sure. So if you guys saw the icon, you see this, it's basically matching, because they designed the skin. They didn't want to take this that long, because I'll tell you why. And so they just made me the skin, and I'm just like, oh, this is so sick, man. And they're like, yeah, do you need anything else? And I'm like, no. So I ended the message on Twitter, and I went back, and I'm on my skin. I'm just like, oh crap, I forgot about channel art. So they weren't answering me. I don't know why. Divide, why did you do this to me? Never mind. Anyway, so what they did is I didn't call him back. I called this guy called Kevin Plays, who is a graphics designer. I don't think link will be in the description, but you can look him up, KVNPLAYS. It's probably gonna be on the top in the text. And he made me my channel art, which you saw right after the icon. And then there was a random piggy, hey, you gotta have fun. And so he made me one of those. Now it took him only like an hour, but it's so great, and that's how the skin came to be. So thank you to all of you who voted. Thank you, DeviantArt, for making the icon and the amazing skin. And not the Optifine Gate, that's me. And thank you so much, Kevin Plays, for making me my channel art. It looks great, and I just love the idea and the quality and just everything. So I'm sorry if some of you are mad because you didn't get to vote, or your vote wasn't participated. It still helped me out. It made me know that you guys appreciate what I'm posting enough to vote for one of my little showdowns. So for this little thing, we only need 9 subscribers, and we have 50 subscribers. And remember what happens at 50 subscribers? We're gonna be doing 2 Optifine Cape giveaways. That's right, not 1, 2. Because of this and because all of your voting, we're gonna do 2, for me to thank you all so much for this. So tell your friends, say, hey, subscribe to Block HD. He's a really cool gamer. He's doing giveaways. They'll subscribe, and you and maybe your friend or somebody else will get an Optifine Cape of your color choice, and will be sent to your username. And if we get, I'm not gonna go that far, but remember, guys, 50 subscribers, and we're gonna be doing 2 Optifine giveaways, like one right here I have on myself. It looks kind of cool. And yeah, so subscribe. Thank you all so much for voting for my skin. I love it. It looks great. And thank you all so much for participating in this little thing that I did for about almost 3/4 of a day. Thank you guys so much for enjoying this video. And there's a creeper. Goodbye!